we just admit that I died this weekend? Yeah. So, guys, welcome back to another Beanie Boo vlog video about, if I don't want to go vlogging as that person because, I look disgusting. Okay, so you guys probably wondering, why haven't I been doing Beanie Boo videos lately? Let me just explain that to you. First off, it was mainly because I had so much work to do. Yeah, I may or may not have gotten sick for 2 days, 2 weeks ago, and then I had so much homework to where I did not have that much time to get it all done, so I had a ton of it to be doing, and I didn't have any time for filming. Over 30 papers of nothing but homework. I hate it. And you guys might be also wondering, where's Cancun? She's always the person who does all the vlogging inside this video. Well, let's just say, I lost her. Yeah, we have really no idea where she is right now, so don't blame me. But anyways, guys, yeah, she's gone. I don't know where she went. We were looking for her right now. We just can't find her at the moment. And another reason why I've not been doing videos, because, as some of you may know, is because I was sick. I was, desperately sick. In fact, I still am sick. But I've been sick for the past 3 days now, and I've only eaten, not even that much. The only thing I've eaten so far was a yogurt for the past 3 days, guys. 3 days is just one yogurt. And that was last night at 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh my god. Yeah, that was 5 o'clock in the morning when I ate a yogurt. I didn't get to bed till, 6 o'clock last night? Yeah, I watched Silent Hill at 3 a.m. and then I decided to, play on Animal Jam for 2 hours and then go to sleep. And then, before I did go to sleep, I laid there in my bed in the dark with my phone and just watching some good episodes of some stuff. I don't even know what it was. I think it was a Beanie Boo thing. I think it was. I don't even know who the channel was. I just kind of didn't pay attention to it. It's like an orphanage thing. I think it was the UK Kids channel thingamabobber. If you guys know who I'm talking about, then please comment down below. I'm really interested because I don't even know who even made the videos. Anyways, what I mean by sick, I mean sore throat, bad headache, you can't be able to speak, you can't do almost anything. And almost every single step I took during that day made me feel like I was going to throw up everywhere. Some of you, I think it was only one person actually knows for a fact that I was sick, because that was Derpy Face, because, we were, FaceTiming each other on, live streams, and we were texting each other, this entire weekend. So today is when I did start feeling better. But the bad thing is that, while I was sick, let me tell you what happened. Well, let's just say that I threw up some weird red stuff. Dear God, it was not pleasant. Now, I got sick on Friday. I woke up and I felt horrible. And I was like, if I tell Mom I'm gonna feel sick, she's just gonna be like, now, we all know that you're lying, because you would get sick on a Friday so you would miss school. But I don't like to miss school, because then I have all sorts of homework. Oh, yeah. You're not sick. Go to school, hon. Go to school. You'll feel better. Here, eat a banana. And that's probably how it goes. She likes anything that has bananas in it. She thinks that bananas is the best thing in the world. If you're hungry, eat a banana. Or if you're not feeling good, there, honey. Here, eat a banana. Or if you're in a car and you're really, really hungry, you totally forgot to go pack your favorite food, then guess what she's gonna say? Here, my darling, eat a banana. You'll feel better. And if there's no bananas, here, darling, eat this banana yogurt. And that's probably how it would go. But yeah, anyways, back to the main subject. I woke up on Friday and I was just yeah, I could not move. I was sitting there on the couch waiting for Jenny, and my mom told me to get up, so, Jenny drives me to school. She's just like, okay, Susan, get up, you're going to school. And I was like, it's like, I can't get up. She's like, yeah, you can, honey. You can get up, darling. Just get up. Get up. Fine. Okay, now get to school. Have a good day, my darling. Have a good day. Gotta go watch that nice rawhide. And then, I get to school, and I'm just sitting there on my desk, just like, kill me. So, I'm at school, I'm laying there on my desk, extremely tired. And, I couldn't move because, if I did, I would think I would probably throw up all over the desk. My friend Carly is sitting in front of me, we're learning about the good stuff. And, we're trying to figure out which one's different, it's for science, it's a big old packet, I still have to do it. And, I'm just sitting there, I'm totally refusing to do it even though it's past due. And Carly is just like, pretend this is Carly. Bye. Do you need help with that? No, I'm fine. Are you sure? Because you totally look like you need help. Fine. There's only about a few minutes left until the bell rang to go to impacts. So, she was like, okay, what's the difference between, not gonna say the words because those words are totally inappropriate for you children. And she's like, okay, what's the difference for, this and this? And I'm just like, you use, one person could do it on its own and you need another person to help you? You know what, I'm done. Okay. So, then my good friend Abby walks in. And, she walks in the classroom, and she's just like, Susan? Are you okay? You come near me, I'm gonna throw up all over you. Oh, okay. Are you okay? What do you think, smart person? I legitimately said that. Are you sure? Do you want to go to the nurse? Like, do you feel okay? She put her hand on my head, and she's just like, do you feel okay? And I'm just like, what do you think? And she's just like, well, you look pretty darn bad, but do you want to go to the nurse? I'm fine. Are you sure? No, I don't want to go to the nurse. Why? Because if I do, she'll think I'm faking because it's a Friday. If you guys don't already know that, I am very precise in my education, and if it's a Friday and I get sick, I attempt to stay at school, because I do not want them to start thinking that I'm faking when I'm really not. So, I'm sitting there, Carly is totally ignoring the fact. She hears every little word that I'm saying, and she just sits there in the front. She sits right in front of me, and I'm just laying on my desk, legitimately. Just laying there on top of my desk because I feel so horrible, and I gotta do so much work that's way past due. And Abby's like, oh, okay, I'm about ready to go give this nice little painting to Mrs. Seward, because, Mrs. Seward is, like, the best teacher that you will ever have. And she's just like, okay, you know how we always give her stuff? She's like, and I'm just like, yeah. She's, she showed me this pretty little picture that she drew her. And I was just like, you should totally go give it to her. She's like, you want to come with me? I was like, she's like, I gotta go find Skyly anyways. Do you know where Skyly is? And I was like, yeah, she's on Miss Seward. She's like, oh, great, we got to go get the paper right then and there. So let's go. And I was just like, I freaking hate you so much. So, we went over to Mrs. Seward's class. We got Skyly, and, she's no longer needed me, and, so, I walked back to class. So, Abby's officially out of the story. So, I'm just laying there on my desk. And, then there's Jasmine. The new girl who just came to the school. And, she's a little bit crazy. And she gets me in trouble a lot, but you know what? She's a great gal. I like her. So, she's one of those people who will, throw everything across the room. She split her phone in 2 pieces. You're a freaking idiot. Yeah, I know. She legitimately put it against a table. She stomped on it, and it broke in 2. And you wanna know what she did? She gave it to me. She gave me the split in 2 phone. I mean, it was perfectly split. No rough edges. It was perfectly split. So, she likes doing that. And next thing you know, she threw her phone across the entire classroom. So just pretend this is a phone, and she just start throwing it against the entire freaking wall. And she is just bouncing off the wall. She's throwing her phone. She's throwing everything. The teacher's out of the classroom. So, teacher sees none of this happening. So, she's going wild. She's throwing everything across the room right now. So, yeah, she's going pretty darn crazy. So, she also throws a little paper at me for some strange reason that made completely no more sense. So, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna hate my life. And, she takes out her phone. She slams it against the wall. And I'm just like, what the beep are you doing? And she's just like, having fun. I was like, kill me. She's like, well, you're grumpy. And everyone started, like, talking about her and Tyler getting, like, shipped and everything. Shipping her and Tyler. And I'm just like, yuck. And she's like, I freaking hate everyone in this classroom. So she gets mad. She starts throwing her phone. This girl named Sarah. I'm going to use, should I use? I'm just going to use this person as Sarah. Sarah's like, oh my god, what are you doing? That's, like, so weird. She's like, pfft. So she totally ignored Sarah. And, she's just being completely crazy. Next thing you know, the bell rings for impacts. I'm just like, I'm not moving. I'm not going to. And Carly's just waiting for me because she always waits for me to go to impacts with her. And she's just like, are you coming yet? I'm just like, no. She's like, you gotta go to impacts. You gotta play the ukulele. And I'm just like, ukulele? No. No, no, no. I freaking hate the ukulele. So, in general music class, we're playing the ukulele, and, I sit between Skyly and Carly. So, I sit right between them, because, I asked her to put me there. So, I'm sitting there, I'm just stressing all out, because I was about ready to go throw up all over them. So, I'm stressing out, I'm going like this. I'm just, putting my hands against my face, and Skyly just turns to me, dear God, my dear child. Because, I'm just stressing out. Because, I was just like, dear God, please kill me. So, I'm, just, going like this. I'm rubbing, I'm rubbing my feet for some reason. I'm just like, I gotta kill it. So, Skylar was like, I'm just gonna ignore you. So, everyone started ignoring me because, I looked over at Skylar. I was like, Skylar, I think I'm gonna throw up. She's like, oh, that's very nice for you. Have a good time. And I was like, so, I'm standing there. And then after 40 minutes of nothing but the teacher babbling on and on and on and on and on and on and on about her weekend, and, the entire classroom for about a good 10 minutes, usually every single time we talk for a long time. And so, we're talking about our stuff, she's like, okay, everybody, and someone in the middle of the classroom just yells, we don't want to play the ukulele. She's just like, well, that's sucks for you. So, she's like, okay, I better go get your ukulele. So, I rush over to the teacher, everybody else go get their ukes from the back of the room. And I just rush to the teacher, like, oh my gosh, someone to the nurse. She's like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. Oh my god, kill me. She's like, you should go to the nurse. Take the nurse pass and go to the nurse. I was like, oh, finally. So, I left. Now, pretend that this gal is a nurse. So, I had my pass, I rushed into the room, and I was just like, oh my god, can you help me? Hi, Susan, what you doing here? You okay? I think I might actually get sick. Oh, then go to the bathroom. Ah! So, this is a little blue chair that sits at the bathroom for some reason. And, it's just like, if someone has lice, then they'll sit at the bathroom, to pick out a hair. So, I'm just sitting there on that chair for no reason, because, I just could not get sick in the nurse's office. And I was just like, So, I'm just sitting there, and I felt like I was going to get sick, but, I never did. So, after about 10 minutes of just sitting on that chair, I get out. So, I get out of that bathroom, I hand her over the pass, and she just crumbles it up, and she throws it away. And she's like, okay, you know what, you seem really, really stressed. Go sit down on the bed. So, there's a little bed in the nurse's office, because, every single school has a nurse bed, at least some of them do. And, I'm just laying there on that bed, and she's like, well, do you want to call Mom? I'm just like, I'm not sure. She's like, what do you mean you're not sure? Do you feel sick? I was like, I feel horrible. She's like, then we're gonna call your mom. And I'm just like, I don't know how she's gonna take this. She's probably asleep. She's like, we're still gonna call her anyway. So I was like, okay. So, she tries to call her, and she's like, hello, is Rita here? And, she didn't answer the phone. And, Mom, we didn't know where the heck she was. So, we're waiting. She called her, and she didn't pick up. She's like, it's Rita, call me back. And so, she says, okay, hi, I'm the nurse at, Delhi Middle School, and I have Susan Kaplinger in here, but we were just wondering if you, want to pick her up, because she feels awful right now. She almost got sick at the bathroom, and we were just wondering that if you have any questions, please call me back. I'm not gonna say the number, because I don't remember it. She's like, okay, call me back, bye. So, that happened, and then we called her again, about a good 5 minutes after, because I'm finally starting to fall asleep on the bed, and she's like, she didn't answer again, and, she's like, hi, this is the nurse at Delhi Middle School. We have Susan Kaplinger in here. If you have any questions, please call us back at the Delhi Middle School number. Thank you. She hangs up, and she didn't answer. So, I'm just sitting there on the bed for a good 20 minutes. So she's like, why don't we just call your dad, because you know what? I was like, what? I was like, my dad's way up at the property. He's at Bridgetown in Kentucky. And she's like, well, we're starting to call him anyways. And in a miracle, my dad actually answered. I was so happy. So this is my dad. She's like, hey, is this Andrew Kaplinger? And he's like, yeah, who's this? She's like, I'm the nurse at Delhi Middle School. I have Susan Kaplinger here. She's feeling awful. Could you pick her up? He's like, I'm always at Bridgetown, it's like Kentucky. I'm way too far away to go get her. And, my dad, he's working up at the property because, he loves cleaning up that property. I love that place. We haven't gone there in a complete year. I plan on doing a video there. And, so, she's like, oh, okay, so are you going to come? She's like, and he's like, sorry, I really can't, but, I'll get a hold of Rita. She's like, sorry, but, no one's answering. It's just Rita. She ain't up yet. It's like, yeah, she's either watching Rawhide or she's either asleep or downstairs doing laundry. I'll get a hold of her for you. Don't worry. Okay. So, then she just has to call my Aunt Marcia. So, but this is my Aunt Marcia. It's like, hey, I was just coming in here. And, she didn't answer the first time. So, it's just like, I don't know what's going to happen. So, now I'm just sitting there for 40 minutes in the health room on the bed. And I'm finally starting to actually fall asleep. So, finally, she's like, okay, I'm going to go to the office. I'll be right back, okay? Bye. So, then someone calls the phone. I was like, huh? So, I get up, I'm barely able to walk, I'm walking over there, I'm checking the phone, and I'm just like, oh. And that phone is so quiet, you could barely hear it. So, I'm just looking at it, and I don't recognize the number. So, I go back to my bed. I was so tempted to answer it, but I can't because, the nurse ain't there. So, turns out, when the nurse gets back, I was like, oh, by the way, someone called. She's like, why did you answer? I was like, because I don't know if you wanted me to or not. She's like, fine, whatever. So, and guess what happened? Turns out my Aunt Marcia called. And she's like, hey, what you calling for? I was like, hi, I have Susan Kaplinger in here. Would you be willing to pick her up? She's like, oh, yeah, definitely. So, she gets in our car, she's driving over. And all of a sudden, my dad decides to call. And he's like, by the way, I got a hold of Aunt Rita, by the way, I got a hold of, Rita for you. She's like, oh, great. So, then, my mom gets on the phone, and she's just like, oh, okay, I guess I'll be there. So, my dad definitely told the nurse that, my mom will be picking us up. He was like, okay, yeah, don't worry, she'll be picking her up. But it turns out, my dad did not tell my mom to go pick me up, because unfortunately, he told Mom to wait and see if I should go back to class. And she didn't even call the nurse back saying that she wasn't going to pick me up. So I'm sitting there for a complete hour in the bed, just waiting and waiting. And the nurse is just sitting there, boredly on her desk, waiting too. And we're just like, jeez. And I was the only customer for the entire morning. I'm just sitting there in her office. She's like, I have really no idea what we're going to do. So I was like, me either. So, we're just kind of standing there. We're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for 40 minutes. Another 40 minutes. It's an incomplete hour, guys. An complete flipping hour. So, we're just waiting and waiting and waiting until finally my mom calls. She's like, hey, what's up? And she's just like, Susan's been in here waiting for you. And she's like, what? But apparently none of us had any idea I was still in the office. They all thought I was A-okay, and they sent me back to class because my good old dad told my mom that I was. So, she's like, oh, I'll definitely go pick her up. But then the bad thing is that we waited another 15 minutes for her to get here. All because she wanted to watch the rest of Rawhide. So yeah, I'm just sitting there. Mom's finishing up our coffee. She's having a great time. Just finish up that nice coffee on the couch, watching that nice old Rawhide, and she's just waiting. She's doing her laundry. She's drinking her coffee. She's watching Rawhide. She's having a great time. So, she finally gets here, and I'm just fast asleep on the couch, and she's just like, Susan. I was like, yeah, we're going home. Thank you so much. Then we finally go home. And then I went to the mall that same day, got Athena, and then went home. And then I laid on the couch for 8 hours. So that was my story of what completely happened and how in the heck I got sick. And actually, to celebrate that only my throat hurts, I actually got some delicious ice cream today with my sister. Don't forget the Mountain Dew. Even though I just got recovered from my sickness, I got ice cream and Mountain Dew, guys. And Mountain Dew. A big old thing of Mountain Dew. So, I'm probably going to get back that sickness again. It's probably going to suck. So, that is what happened. The story time of how I got sick. So, it's going to be story time with Beanie Boos. That's what I'm going to call it. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's a long video, which will probably take about 2 hours for it to upload, but, I really don't care. Anyways, guys, sorry it was so long of a video, but I hope you guys enjoy the story time, the very first story time I've ever actually done on this channel. So, anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye!